What is up, guys? This is Matt from Daily PB Review. Got the LVR in about a few weeks ago, I'd say a month ago, and I wanted to go out and take it out a couple times just to give an idea so I can give a better explanation about this review. Anyway, let's just start with what you get with the LVR. So we get a case. Much like any other case, there's really nothing special about this. It might be the kind of like the little brother, or I don't know how to call it, just the other R series, the LVR CSR of that Planet Eclipse has made, but it doesn't get a neat carbon fiber case like the CSR does. But it does get little barrel slots for your barrels, which I will show in a minute. But like anything else, you get, you know, your oil, your spare bags, Allen keys, and such like that. So get that out of the way. Now for the real thing, we have the gun. Now, what Planet Eclipse did was they got the platform of the LV 1.1 and they just simply refined it, much like how the CSR is a CS1 with different milling, a little lighter milling. They did the same thing to the LV 1.1. So you get a nice little cut here, got the little 90-degree cut. It just looks great. I mean, I've always loved the way that Egos have looked, especially the LV1, and this really does some nice justice. It's gonna be the same thing. You got the one-piece foregrip, same exact bolt. There's really going to be nothing different, just like the CS1 and CSR from this and the LV1 or the LV 1.1. Or I shouldn't say that. I mean, the LV 1.1 is different from the LV1 because of the larger LPR chamber, which some say you can't even feel the difference. But I don't know, it's nicer, so somehow. Anyway, with the LVR, of course, you get your 3 barrel backs, just like the CSR with the barrel front. So you get again the 689, 685, and 681, right? I always have to double check this. Yeah, 681. So neat little barrel. I'm kind of digging it. It's kind of growing on me. Used it today and it was pretty cool. It does aim differently, for me at least, between that and a GSL or a CS1. I kind of had to get used to the way this aims, but it's super fun to shoot. It's quiet. I mean, I had my girlfriend use this today when she was out playing, and I can kind of see it from a distance of her playing, and it had this super quiet kind of like pillowy shot. It was very interesting to hear it from the receiving end. So I mean, it's great. How much lighter is it than the LV 1.1? I think it's 40 grams. I don't know off the top of my head. It's not enough though to really feel an insane difference. I mean, the CS1 and the CSR was loads lighter than the CS1, and I mean, it was 100 grams, and some might say, like, again, 100 grams is that much, but you felt the difference. The LV 1.1 and the LVR, I mean, it's not that crazy of a difference, but you do feel it kind of in the barrel. If you put a normal, shaft 5 barrel on here, you're gonna feel it's a little bit heavier, but maybe that's just my mind playing with me. I don't know. I love it. I love this marker. If we were to compare it, see, I love just a lot of people don't like it, I love the AT pipe. If you were to compare it to the GSL, it's going to have the same, I mean, you can kind of see the same kind of, it's not old school because, you know, it just isn't, it wasn't that long ago. I think it was like 2014, right? They Planet Eclipse started making their markers with the AT pipe. You know, the GSL and the 3.5 and then the LV1. I love it. I love it. I love the way it feels. It's just super square. I don't know why. I just like the squareness of it, and it's thin. I mean, look at that. Look at these two markers. They're thin in the back. It's just a nice little stealth. Now, if we were to compare it to a CS1, it's going to be, I mean, just all around different. See the backs, the front grip is, you know, chunky on the CS1, thinner on the LVR. Totally different markers. I mean, you have a poppet and you have a spool, but yeah, I mean, just to kind of show that, I mean, the differences that come in guns in all shapes and sizes. But yeah, I mean, it's an amazing marker. It's an amazing platform. It's super user friendly. So for those of you out there who aren't good at maintaining markers, I wouldn't say not good. I'd just say sometimes when you take out a bolt, right? And you know, you might see this. Well, this is a pretty simple bolt, but you know, like the Lux Ice bolt. When I looked at that, it was super complicated in my mind because I'm used to this. Just easy can, remove the can, lube all the O-rings after every time you play, and then screw it back together, and then you just pop it in there and you're good to go. But for those who maybe don't like doing that after every time, maybe they don't like to sit down for 5-10 minutes and just kind of maintenance everything, here you go. This is just the easiest maintenance on a gun, I think, in existence. I shouldn't say that because I'm sure someone's gonna bash me on that, but I mean, all you do is you take out the bolt. This is the bolt. You clean that out. You unscrew this little back screw. I always have a hard time unscrewing this for some reason. You get your little rammer out, and then you wipe it off. Re-oil it with just a dab or two of oil. Just kind of swizzle that around. Pop that back in. Screw the back in. Just as so. Do the same thing to this. Clean this off, and then put a dab or two of the oil that comes with it, and just rub it around. Not too much. And then you just pop it back in, and it's good to go. You don't need to maintenance this after every time you play. You could literally do it. I mean, don't do this, but like once a year. I mean, like, this thing is like bulletproof. It'll keep going. You could dunk this thing in the mud. It could be raining out. You could get some fucking shit in here, some paint or whatever it is, and it's just gonna keep on shooting. So I love having an Ego in my arsenal because if anything ever happens, not that it will, because Planet Eclipse is just foolproof. It's just indestructible. I have this. So I love it. Anyway, just to kind of make it short, amazing marker. It will point differently than spools. So if you're a spool guy and you're curious, there's a little rave going on about the LVR and the LV1.1s and whatever it may be. It's gonna aim a little differently. It might shoot a little differently. It's definitely gonna feel different, but it's something that I think you're gonna like a lot because, and that goes for any poppet for that matter. There's just something special about how poppets function, especially their efficiency. I know that the efficiency on an LVR is going to be greater than a GSL or a 3.5 or a CS1, maybe not by a mile, but maybe by 100 shots, 200 shots. I know there's some efficiency videos out there. I might be able to get one done. Maybe compare the CS1 and the GSL and the LVR in a video. That'd actually be kind of cool. So yeah, that's the video, guys. If you guys liked it, please like it and subscribe it or whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.